Hello friends. Now let us take up the fourth concept, understanding input, process and output activities. These are simply known as IPO activities. IPO. In the world, any system you take, it performs three fundamental activities. Those are input, process and output. Here you see the example, a flour mill. A flour mill is divided into three components. First one is input section, second one is processing section, third one is output section. In the input section there is a slot, we put the grain there, that is input section. Inside the mill there is a grinding machine, it makes the process, it transforms or change the grain into flour. Thereafter it delivers the output, it delivers the flour. That for that one slot is there, that is output section. So any machine you take, any system you take, to perform three fundamental activities, IPO. Same way you take our brain. Our brain is also a system, and it also performs three activities: input, process, and output. For that, a simple example I give you. Suppose 1/11/2024. What is the day on this? The day on this is Friday. You are curious to know what is the day on 1/1/2025. Okay, for that what you do? You feed this question. This is the question. This is the input. Then your brain takes up a logic. According to logic, it calculates. What is the logic? Simple logic. I give you a clue. First is Friday, 8th is Friday, 15th is Friday, 22nd is Friday, 29th is Friday. In that way, if you calculate, you can find this 1/1/2025 is Wednesday. So, which operations are being made? The first one is input. This is the question. Thereafter, your brain taking a logic and calculates, that is process. Ultimately, you come to know what is the day on 1/1/25. In this manner, your brain also is a system. It performs IPO activities. Now, let us come to a program. Any program, any complete program, regardless of the language, it may be C, C++, Java, Python, or any language, it performs three basic activities, IPO. Just a simple example I give you. You give input P1, P2, P3. That is paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. You got marks 45%, 50%, 55%. Okay, this is the input. This input you have to give it to our program. What you want to know? You want to know the average percentage of marks. For that purpose, what you do? This is input. In the input section, you give this data, and thereafter in a processing section, what you do? You write a formula. Average marks is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3 means by 3. This is paper 1 marks, paper 2 marks, paper 3 marks. You find out the sum of that and divide it by 3. Then this is the processing. For that purpose, you write a formula, and thereafter you get the percentage. This is the result. This is the output. Now we see, this is input, this is process, this is output. That's why first you remember that any program, regardless of the language you write, it is divided into three sections: input section, process section, and output section.